Hello, my beautiful Scorpio soul. Welcome. Welcome. I am so grateful that you are here with me in this moment. And I want you to take a breath as you listen. Because this is not just another reading. It is a passageway. An opening. A doorway that your spirit has been waiting for. And as we step together into the very last golden light of August, I want you to see this time not as something ordinary, but as a threshold where you finally allow yourself to release what no longer belongs. The heavy weight that has lingered on your shoulders far longer than it should have. The shadows of resentment. The burdens of old pain. The echoes of voices that once hurt you. And even the silent doubts that whispered you were not enough. Scorpio. This is your moment to feel how those old energies begin to fall away. And as they do, you begin to glimpse the deeper truth of why they were with you for so long. Because even the heaviness carried its lesson, even the bitterness had its secret medicine. And now, as you stand here, ready to move forward, you are not walking away in anger. You are walking forward in wisdom. Because what once held you down has carved in you the strength to rise. The universe is showing you signs, perhaps a field of red roses, perhaps a single red umbrella that appeared on a rainy day, or perhaps just the quiet feeling in your heart that something is shifting, and all of these are confirmations that you are ready. You are being guided, and that spirit is walking beside you as you take this step. And so, the first message that spirit brings to you today is simple, but it is powerful. Surrender resentment. Holding on to resentment only poisons you. It clings to your heart like smoke in the lungs. And you, Scorpio, were never meant to live in poison. You were meant to breathe deeply, to love passionately, and to walk with your head held high. So the time has come to forgive, not because they deserve it, not because what happened was ever right, but because you deserve freedom. You deserve peace. You deserve to keep moving forward without being chained to the past. This is the call that begins your journey now, and it will flow into everything that follows, because when you surrender resentment, you open the door for healing. And that healing will carry you into the next chapter of your life. And so, my dear Scorpio, as the old weight begins to loosen its grip, the next call that comes to you is the invitation to heal, to step away from the damaging patterns that have shaped you for too long. Patterns that may not even be yours, that may have been inherited through the echoes of family, carried through the voices of ancestors, or etched into your body by years of survival. And spirit now whispers, with a clarity that cannot be ignored, detach from damaging patterns, because you are no longer bound to what once harmed you. You are no longer required to repeat the same story that was handed down to you. And you have the right to choose again. Scorpio, imagine the panda holding a delicate vanilla flower, a symbol of both softness and resilience. And let that image remind you that gentleness can carry immense power. The number 33 arrives here as a code of light, a confirmation that you are seen and supported, a reminder that even in the small details of your life, and synchronicity is weaving a greater story, you may taste sweetness unexpectedly, like vanilla yogurt sprinkled with granola. Or notice signs that feel trivial at first but hold hidden meaning, and all of it is spirit showing you that you are not walking alone. The message is clear: free yourself from harmful thoughts and behaviors, cut cords with what is hurting you, and do not look back with regret, because freedom is ahead, not behind. And now I offer you the affirmation, not as empty words, but as a living key that can unlock your new beginning. I choose empowered new thoughts and actions. Write it. Speak it. Whisper it when you are alone. Seal it in your heart until it becomes the rhythm of your days. Because the only way to release the old cycle is not to fight it, but to create something new, to replace the pattern with a higher choice, to be conscious of your steps, and to decide again and again until it becomes natural. This is how healing begins. Not as a single event, but as a devotion, a promise you make to yourself each day. And so, Scorpio, as you hold this affirmation, you are preparing to walk deeper into the sacred story of your life. And the tarot now rises to meet you, ready to reveal the energies and visions that will carry you into the next phase of transformation. Scorpio, as you breathe into the space you have opened by releasing resentment and choosing new patterns, the cosmos itself leans closer. And it is here, in the movement of the stars, that your deeper lessons are revealed. The sun is preparing to shift from fiery Leo into earthy Virgo, and this passage awakens a new rhythm within you, reminding you that clarity will not come in sudden flashes, but through the careful weaving of small details into a greater whole. It is a season that calls you to organize, to refine, to clear away the unnecessary so that your energy may be focused on what truly matters. And in this, you are being asked to honor your gift of vision, to see beyond the surface and prepare for the cycle that lies ahead. At the same time, Mercury, the planet of thought and communication, is stirring retrograde energies around you. And while many fear this time, for you it is a sacred review, a chance to revisit the conversations you avoided, the promises you made to yourself but never kept, and the dreams you tucked away when the world became too heavy. This is not punishment, Scorpio. It is alignment. It is the cosmos giving you the pause you need to integrate wisdom before you move forward. If your mind feels restless, if your heart feels pulled in many directions, know that this is simply the rewiring of your inner compass, guiding you to a more authentic truth. And as Mars, your ancient ruler, continues to blaze in Gemini, you may feel both a surge of energy and a scattering of focus, like fire moving in too many directions at once. Spirit is asking you to be conscious of how you spend this power, because your energy is your most sacred currency. This is why you must guard your boundaries, why you must nurture your body and soul, why you must pause and anchor when the world pushes you to rush. Scorpio, your task now is to become the protector of your own vitality, to learn when to act and when to rest, when to speak and when to listen, when to burn brightly and when to hold the flame quietly within. And so, this is the inner journey. The heavens are mapping for you to trust the cycles, to honor the endings as much as the beginnings, to recognize that even in retrograde moments, you are not moving backward but spiraling deeper into yourself. The planets remind you that transformation is not a single moment of fire. It is a continual unfolding, a shedding and a renewal. And in this unfolding, you are finding the warrior who does not simply fight, but who learns to flow with the rhythm of the universe itself. Scorpio, the universe never speaks to us only through charts or alignments. It speaks through the quiet language of symbols, the whispers of animals that cross our path, the sudden repetition of numbers, the images that appear in dreams and stay with us long after we wake. As the sun shifts into Virgo and Mars energizes restless Gemini, your awareness is heightened. Your senses tuned to receive messages that others might dismiss. And it is in this heightened state that Spirit now reveals its guidance to you. Perhaps you have noticed the red rose, a flower long tied to your sign, carrying both beauty and thorns, reminding you that even love and passion require discernment, that even tenderness asks for boundaries. Or perhaps you have seen the umbrella lifted by the wind, a symbol of how your energy can be scattered if you do not anchor it, and how you are being asked now, in this season, to ground yourself in the present moment rather than being tossed about by every gust of external demand. And then there is the black horse, the spirit of raw strength and freedom, showing you that your power is not meant to be caged, that the warrior within you is alive, ready to gallop into new territory once you choose where you truly wish to go. Your guiding spirit animal at this time is the hummingbird, whose wings move so swiftly it seems suspended in stillness, drinking deeply from the sweetness of a single flower. Its message is clear: be here now. Do not let your energy scatter across too many blooms, too many worries, too many possibilities. The beauty and the power are not somewhere in the distant past or faraway future. They are in this moment, in the choice you are making now, in the breath you are taking now, in the person you are becoming now. Scorpio, with Mars stirring action and Mercury guiding reflection, the hummingbird reminds you that life is not a race to the next destination, but an invitation to savor what is already here. And alongside these living signs, the numbers arrive 34, Shisan, and 12 vibrations carrying you into alignment, reminding you that cycles are closing and new doors are opening. The number 13, so often misunderstood, is sacred for you, for it represents transformation, the breaking down of the old so that the new may be born. And it comes to you doubled, insisting that you recognize the rebirth that is taking shape in your life. Pay attention, Scorpio, because the universe is already giving you confirmation that you are exactly where you need to be. So as you walk through this season, do not overlook the symbols that show up on your path, for they are not random. They are the mirrors of your own transformation. The rose, the umbrella, the horse, the hummingbird, the sacred numbers, all of them are invitations, guiding you back to the eternal present, where healing, clarity, and power live. And now, beloved Scorpio, as we stand at the end of this sacred unfolding, I want you to feel how far you have already traveled within yourself. Even as you sit here listening, you began by releasing resentment, by daring to unclench your heart and let go of the poison that was never meant to stay. You stepped into healing by cutting the cords of damaging patterns, reclaiming your freedom, and affirming that new, empowered choices are yours to make. You listened to the sky itself as it revealed through the sun, Mercury, and Mars that your inner journey is not a single step but a spiral, a continual dance of endings and beginnings. And you received the symbols, the roses, the umbrella, the black horse, the hummingbird that will walk with you as living reminders of your own rebirth. Now the final message comes through, and it is simple but absolute. You are ready. You are ready to step into this new season without carrying the heaviness of what has passed. You are ready to trust your own clarity, to protect and nurture your energy as the sacred garden it is. You are ready to live not in the shadows of what hurt you, but in the light of what is being born from within you. The angel number that seals this message, 5757, is not just a number, it is a doorway, a sign that your mind is awakening to mastery, that your wisdom is expanding, and that your task now is not to hoard knowledge, but to apply it, to embody it, to walk it into every corner of your life. Scorpio, this is the promise: you are not defined by your past. You are not bound by the scars of old patterns. You are not limited by the walls that once stood before you. You are the alchemist, the warrior, the healer, the visionary. And as you breathe into this moment, you are already becoming the person you were always meant to be. The cosmos asks nothing more of you now than presence, to be here, to be awake, to be willing to step forward with trust. So go, my beautiful Scorpio soul, into this new season with the certainty that the universe is holding you, guiding you, and preparing you for blessings beyond what you can yet imagine. And whenever you doubt, return to the truth. Spoken here today, you are ready. You are free. And the future is waiting for you with open arms.